G'day, guys. Oh. Oh. Fuck. G'day guys and welcome back to Raging Rhino. Alright, it's time for Loki, episode 5. Now this episode is called Journey into Mystery. Now if you didn't know, Loki's first appearance was in the Journey into Mystery series. Number 85 was his first appearance back in October 1962. Now I haven't read the series, but look, from what I know Loki to be, for me this series, it's fine on the surface I suppose, but if you look at the character of Loki, this isn't Loki. I mean, Loki was a megalomaniac. There was so much to Loki that made up who Loki was, and I'm just not seeing that on screen with him here. Now, again, Tom Hiddleston's doing a fine job portraying the character in the way that they want him to do it. I'm curious to see where this goes. We've only got 2 episodes left, so episode 5 and 6. So I'm very, very curious to see where it goes. But I think about what we're being told is coming out of the MCU, what we're hearing from Kevin Feige, and what the creators behind this are saying about the MCU and what they want to do with it. So again, I'm very curious to see what's happening going forward. But I'll also say that I'm losing interest very, very quickly. And it really comes down to the fact that they are sacrificing story for a political agenda or the identity politics. Whatever it is, they're sacrificing the story. There's nothing wrong with adding new characters into a story, and I understand that they've got to try and adapt it, but they can adapt it way better than what they're doing, is how I see it. So without further ado, let's get into this episode. Episode 5, Journey into Mystery. Let's go. Whoa, that's a tripped out shot. Did you see the Stark Tower? It was actually on that side. It's all reversed and shit. That kind of looks cool. Goliath. I'll have to look him up in the encyclopedia.
Where every instance of existence collides at the same point and simply stops. Why? I don't know.
God, I'm gonna have to listen to that again.
States that the end of time. I killed Thor.
Who are you? But if she doesn't even know who they are, why does she want to protect them? If she knows that she's just a variant that's been
really
tricked.
Don't remember him.
I mean, TVA
I don't get it.
A lot of Lokis. No.
Man, there's a lot of sitting around and talking in this series.
People know the truth.
What is this?
It's not very simple.
Together.
Oh, give me a bucket.
Maybe.
Yeah, that's fucking awesome. Alright, well, where do I start? That episode, for me, was probably actually one of the most enjoyable episodes. I don't think there's... I know there's a lot of people out there that are sort of saying the MCU and all this kind of stuff. I will say the thing that I loved about this episode is that they did actually have to work together, and she sort of inspired the one that we believe to be the true Loki in this series anyway, to harness some power. There is a couple of moments like the bit where he's saying goodbye to Morbius. I don't know if that's really Loki. Obviously, things have changed, and I understand, like, real circumstances of real people, but we're talking about Loki, the character. Now, I don't know, it fit within the story, trust me. It fit within the story. I thought it was really good, but I don't know whether or not that is really the true character of Loki. Anyway, this is very interesting to see where this is going to go because, again, the timekeepers are real people and they've obviously, or real people, real aliens, real beings. And they've obviously adapted them into this to make them androids, and somebody else has created and is in control of the TVA. Now, I think a lot of that is that main chick who runs the TVA. She's definitely got a bit more of a role to play in this. The thing that I don't really get is that she's saying that she wants to do this to essentially find out who's tricked her, right? But then she goes and says, oh, I need to find out who these people are because they're in danger. So if she's been tricked into thinking that the TVA created her, and now it's come to light that the TVA didn't actually create her, but it was, she got stolen, she's a variant. Why is she wanting to protect the people that she has no idea who created the TVA? Like, if she knew who they were and then wanted to protect them, I could understand that. But if she doesn't know who they are, then why does she fucking care about actually protecting them? Why doesn't she want to take them down just as much as anybody else? I think there's more to her that we haven't actually seen yet. And of course, there is only one more episode. And they've got a few story threads to tie up into a nice little knot for whatever movie they're going to come out with that this is going to be a part of, which is probably the Multiverse of Madness. But look, like I said, I actually enjoyed this episode. Sylvie eliminated herself to go to the end of time. That's where everything gets sent once it's been pruned, is what they call it. And of course, there's that big creature. Sorry, the name's slipping my mind, but he's the protector of whoever created this timeline and whoever's running the TVA and whoever created the TVA. So again, we got one more episode to go. It's going to be very interesting to see how they do tie all this up. Let me know what you guys thought in the comments below. I must admit, this entire series has gone from being almost destructive to quite intriguing, and I'm very interested to see how this ends. And obviously what we were told at the very beginning was just a lie, and we actually are going to get the truth. This is one of those circumstances where you can't really judge this series by the first couple of episodes because so much does change going forward. So we got to see. We got to see what happens. Let me know what you guys thought in the comments below. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you next week for the final episode. Later, guys.